Hello viewers, this is Kyuseijutsushiki, Horse Racing Tips channel, and Moghunter. This time, we will make predictions for the NHK Mile Cup, which will be held at the 11th race at Tokyo Racecourse, which starts at 15:40 at Japan Standard Time. Thank you. It's the menu of today's program, but first I'm going to explain about Kyusei care. After that, we will make predictions for the NHK Mile Cup. Kyusei Kigaku is a form of fortune-telling that originated in China, combining the 9 stars determined from the date of birth, the Chinese zodiac, and the 5 elements. A compass is used to determine the fortune of the direction. In ancient times, it was used to tell fortunes of strategic directions in wars with multiple nations. In Kyusei Kigaku, among the 8 directions of north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest, the direction in which qi with good effects flows is called the lucky direction. Lucky directions are also called Kyunhoi in Feng Shui, and Kipo in Kyusei Pneumatics Cube. According to Kyusei Kigaku, it is said that sleeping facing the auspicious direction has effects such as increasing health and financial luck. In addition, according to Kyusei Kigaku, knowing the auspicious direction increases work luck, love luck, and gambling. I make horse racing predictions based on this Kyusei physics. In addition, as a calendar note, the 9 stars of the date and time are assigned to the calendar as a cycle of 9 stars, and each date is listed on the calendar along with the Japanese Rokuyo combination. Rokuyo is one of the most famous calendar notes in Japan, and is often written in general calendars and notebooks. My method of horse racing tips is to find out the consecutive horse numbers and frame numbers based on the notes on the calendar on the day of the horse race, and then decide what to buy. Please do not misunderstand, because it is a prediction of the outcome based on the law of Kyusei pneumatics and not just a guess. The weather forecast for Tokyo tomorrow is rain. Heavy riding is expected for the turf course. It's the 5th day of the opening, but the condition of the turf course at Tokyo Racecourse is very good. However, the track trend up until last week, when the runners in the lead in the inner brackets had an overwhelming advantage, has turned into a track condition in which even the runners in the outer brackets can drive in and fend off the leading horses in the final stretch. Rokuyo's Tomobiki Day is a day when it's easy for the same stable to betting ticket, and it can be said that the 7th slot, where 2 talented horses from the Sugai stable are in the same slot, is quite strong. Also, on Tomobiki Day, counterpart horses often come next to banker. Kyusei is the day of the 5 lowest stars, so the 2nd, 5th, and 8th frames, which correspond to the streets, are powerful frames, so I will focus on them. From the above considerations, I chose number 13 Dulcimore as the axis horse. It is expected that the condition will improve in the 2nd round after the rest, and Deep Impact of Broodmare Sire was very good at Tokyo Racecourse. I explained that the 5 lowest stars have the symbolism of the status of the emperor, but I also feel that the name of the stallion is a rulership, which is a strong connotation. Also, it is expected that the riding ground will be reluctant due to the rain, but it is also supported by the fact that stallion, rulership, was a strong horse on heavy riding ground. The problem is that jockey Miura, who has changed this time, is a jockey who is not very strong in G1 races, but I want him to do his best to recover his stigma from this horse. With a bet of trio 1 banker wheel, if you run it to 10 counterparts, the total Japanese yen will be 4,500 yen. The numbers of the horses to be shed are as follows: 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 15th and 18th. From the 13th Dulcimore, the axis horse, to these 10 counterparts, we recommend buying 4,500 yen in Japanese yen with a bet on the trio 1 banker wheel. Thank you for your viewing. Thank you for your high evaluation and channel registration. Please note that we may be closed without prior notice on weeks when there are no races with high payouts.